When it comes to the future of work, what is the number one thing that your business should be doing? Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of The Future in 5. My name is Jacob Morgan. This is where I share my thoughts, ideas, and commentary on the future of work in 5 minutes or less. I'm getting excited today to watch the Warriors taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers Game 2, so it's Sunday. So by the time this video goes up, it'll be a couple days after that. But hopefully, by the time this video does go live, the Warriors will have won Game number 2. But I digress. Today I wanted to talk about something that a lot of organizations I think should be doing and thinking about. Now I'm working on a new project that I'm going to be announcing in probably 1 or 2 months. It involves me going inside of organizations, doing a lot of interviews with employees and executives. And I always ask organizations why they do certain things, why they offer certain perks, why they create open office spaces, what they think about when it comes to the future of work. The number one thing that a lot of organizations are telling me, and the number one thing that I think your organization should be doing, is listening to employees. So we look at companies like Google, we look at companies like Facebook, and we see some of the things that they're doing, the catered food, the open floor plans, the amazing office space. And oftentimes we look at something like that and say, oh, those are just bells and whistles, those are just perks, those are just, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the reality is that a lot of organizations that are doing these things are doing it because they are listening to employees and because employees are telling them that these are the things that they value, these are the things they care about, these are the things that they want to see. I haven't spoken with a single organization thus far that has told me that they have made changes to their organization just for the sake of making changes. In fact, every company that I interview, whether it's an organization that's getting rid of annual employee reviews, or an organization that does catered lunches, or an organization that has an open office space, or even an organization that is so transparent that the CEO shares all the financial information with the employees, every company that I talk to, nobody ever tells me they do these things just because they think it's a good idea or because they want to do these things. They always say, we listen to what our employees care about, we listen to what they value, we listen to what they're telling us they want to see within our organization, and those are the changes that we make. So that is the simplest way to think about the future of work, because employees, keep in mind, in their personal lives, many of them are passionate about technology. They notice changes that we're seeing in the workplace. They're smart people, right? They read the news, they read all these business publications. They get a good sense of, how things are changing. And so if you ask your employees what they want to see within your inside of your organization, what changes they want to see, how they think the workplace is going to evolve, how their jobs are going to change, they will tell you. They will tell you what they think, what they expect, what they want to see. And that is the information that you should take as a manager, as an executive. That's the information that you should take internally. And that is where you should start with your change. If your employees are asking for different ways of working, you should give them different ways of working. Give them open offices, give them areas where they can be private or alone. If they're asking for more transparency into how the business operates, give them more transparency. The best way to close that gap between the year that we live in and the year that we work in is to listen to the voice of the employee. Now, there's a cartoon that I always use in my presentations that says, we work in, basically it says that we work in 1974, but we live in 2015. And so the best way to close that gap, listen to what your employees are telling you. And that way we can get the year that we work in, the year that we live in, at least a little bit closer together. So the number one thing that your organization should be doing is listening to what employees value, what they care about, and how they think the workplace is changing. So what does that mean for you? Well, think about ways that you can listen to your employees. What are you doing to get that employee feedback, to bring it inside, and to make changes? I'll see you next time on an episode of The Future in 5. Of course, I am curious to hear what you think. Leave me a comment below. If you have suggestions for topics, things that you want me to explore, you can leave them in a comment. You can send me a tweet. My Twitter handle is @JacobM. Of course, you can always visit my website where you can find my email. It's thefutureorganization.com. You'll also get access to podcasts and a bunch of other things that I'm doing over there. I'll see you next time on an episode of The Future in 5. Hey, are you interested in the future of work? If so, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get all the latest content on the future of work and stay up to date on all the latest trends and happenings. Not to mention, you will make me very, very happy. Make sure to subscribe.